spot. There's so many options. I do love Alonso in the cleanup and Conforto in the 5-hole, protecting him left-handed as well. You can move to me. You can flip-flop Smith and McNeil from 3 to 5. Whoever's hot, you can move him around. There's so many options in this lineup, and it's got great balance.
There are a lot of variables, a lot of interchangeability in this Mets lineup this year. It's hardly going to be set every day the same way. Alonso lays off a breaking ball. That's something they're trying to get him to do more and more of. Have a more watchful eye at the plate, not chase as much. Something Chili Davis is trying to pound into Pete's head this spring.
Well, it just got away from Pete last year, and I know everything speeds up when you struggle. I know he had a great finish the last, 2 weeks, 10 days of the season. But I think that he tried to cover too much of the plate last year. He started hard. They started pitching him in, and he started swinging that hard sinker from the right-handers off the plate inside, and then chasing the bad breaking ball. It's the same old story. Nothing's changed. Up and in, low and away. And he can't allow the pitchers to expand the strike zone. And I like the way he's been swinging the bat this spring. I've said it before, even in the first year, he reminds me a lot of Harmon Killebrew in that a true cleanup hitter and power hitter. The 52 home runs is there to back that up.
Hey, look, Mr. October's here.
Reggie.
Craig Biggio right next to him. A couple of Hall of Famers. Biggio and Bagwell and even Reggie have been following the Astros around this spring. Alonso goes the other way. We've seen him do a lot of that this spring, and it falls in, getting by Souza and going to the wall. Lindor will be held at third. Alonso has a double, and the Mets with 2 in scoring position here in the first.
Well, I think Gary DiSarcino in the season sends Lindor. I think in spring training you want to stay away from injury, but this is what's been happening with Pete. When Pete uses the other field, now this ball is a laser beam down the right field line, and that's what I like, what I've been seeing from him. And it's not so much the right field corner, it's the right field gap, and he's taking a vicious cut, and if you make a mistake, you are going to be rubbing up a new baseball.
Now Michael Conforto stands in with a chance to drive in 2. First pitch curve in for a strike. Conforto's had a good spring after the breakout last year.
Started using the opposite field, got away from dead pulling, fell into that trap.
Goes the other way here, but it hangs for Brantley to retire the side. Mets threaten but don't score. They leave 2. After 1, it's 0-0. Francisco Lindor taking his position to the right of second base with big Yordan Alvarez leading off the top of the second. Lindor's got the pink sleeve today, got some pink accents on his mitt, freshening up the look midway through spring training. Alvarez goes after the first pitch. Davis and Smith are after it. And J.D. Davis ranged a long way to make that catch in foul ground.
Well, I think you're going to see Doms playing a lot of deep left field because it's easier to come in on a ball than go back. And Dom is a first baseman and a very accomplished first baseman. He's in a very foreign position for himself, working hard to improve his defense. But you just can't, miracles don't happen overnight. So it's going to put more stress, and I'm sure that the left side of the infield, Lindor and J.D. Davis, have been told on those specific kind of pop-ups in shallow left field, they're going to have to bust out there.
Same goes too, I think, for center. Brandon Nimmo has started to play a very deep center field as well to make up for the fact that he has trouble going back on balls. So we're seeing Smith deep in left, Nimmo deep in center. How does that affect a pitcher when maybe some of these bloopers are going to fall in?
Well, I'd rather have the ball in front because it's only a single. There's a ball getting over a head that could be a triple or a double, particularly with men on base.
Sue Conforto playing a lot closer, or rather Pilar in right field today.
Yeah, Pilar likes to play shallow, and he's got that flag. If you notice the flag, it's blowing out to left field. It's a crosswind. Oh, that ball's a good pitch inside. Just missed. The flag blowing out to left is kind of a crosswind in right field, and it tends to crosswind tends to knock the ball down. Pilar's very fearless out there in the outfield. He can run.
2-2 on Castro. Pilar can run, and he doesn't mind running into a wall either. As you mentioned, his fearlessness. He's known to go up, over, and even sometimes try to go through the outfield fence.
I've always liked him. He's never been a big hitter, but he's a hustler. He's a real gritty player, and he runs everything out. It's the kind of guy you want in your ball club.
Good changeup, but Castro fought it off.
There's James McCann right there behind the plate. Big pickups in the offseason, and I've been impressed with I'll be up to speed here. His pop-up time, and he's got a cannon for an arm.
The McCannon. He's got a nickname for the arm. That's how you know it's a good one.
He can throw.
Look at that. It's on a shirt.
He can throw, and he's accurate.
I've seen your mustache on some t-shirts. He's got the McCannon.
Very nice.
There's strike three. It was the back foot slider to wipe out Castro.
Well, with hitters with long swings like Castro, boy, it's hard when you got a pitcher throwing as hard as, there's the grip right there, the slider that's coming. You've got to start early when you have a long swing, and it makes you very vulnerable to a pitcher of this quality in Mr. DeGrom.
Souza whiffs on the slider. Souza trying to make the Astros team, just trying to stay healthy too. The last few years he really hasn't been.
It's been spot on with that slider.
There it is again. 0-2 on Souza.
They keep swinging at it out of the strike zone, keep throwing it.
Yep. Good luck to you, Stephen. Comes again.
We had one to waste. He's not happy with that one. He's a perfectionist. That's what separates. You know, the great ones are always perfectionists. They're never satisfied. You know, I've always said Tom Seaver, I asked Tom one time, when he had a great game, had it all working. How many bad pitches that he made mistakes. Oh boy.
Say goodnight to Steven Souza. That's strikeout number 4 for Jacob deGrom. 2 perfect innings under his belt today.